Ooh. Boy.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Ready? Ready? Come on, come on. Single receiver, single receiver. Flip. Single receiver.
Winston gives to Barber. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Play fake. Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Winston. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jordan Evans coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. He completes it to Boyd. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 28-yard line.
93, 52, 93, 44. 44.
On 2nd down and 4. Dalton. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't like the way them blockers can get up to the 2nd level.
When we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Yeah. Soon you try to
7 yards there and a 1st down. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. That's the target, and he has it over the middle. The end result, 21 yards. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Check it back.
368. Heavy.
Dalton sets up play action. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. Following the interception, Winston. He's going to wind
Look at that
up
pass in the
and
prison.
out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. Airing this one out for Evans. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And that will be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Now here's Ross. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it 2nd down and 11. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
368.
Passing, it's Dalton. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. There he goes, right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers 7, Bengals nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I'm just flagging you down. I don't want you to stop all the way.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. A first down throw coming from
Yeah, you got a hole up
this one
there.
grabbed by A.J. Green. And taking it across midfield and
That's a
inside the
blitzing man. You
45.
got to come down.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Joe Mixon, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Give me a better design on this one.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Dalton able to hit Ross. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Dalton off play action. Flush to his right. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 13. It's a first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Devin White just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Being chased out left, and incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
2 by 2. Move.
Dalton on 3rd and goal. Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And Bullock will put this one through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a 2nd drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Glasgow forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Let's try and tell him. The offensive line on block coming through. Running a cover one, he just peeling through the line with no blitz or nothing. All right,
after the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final act of the first half, Dalton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he floated one out there incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
You ain't got time.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Evans. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one. I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Play action now, Winston. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. On play action, Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Buccaneers.
Ready? Flag. Put it out.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Tommy.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Push it up.
Barber on 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll stay on the ground with Barber, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Big Andrew Billings there on the stop. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down forthcoming. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Gay's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got his man here. It's Green. Dalton to Green for a Cincinnati first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you at important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
When I need you to, why you won't get in my way?
Here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Dalton. Green's got it over the middle. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Devin White, the rookie out of LSU, there to bat that one away.
This at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Dalton. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Help me out, man.
And Ndamukong Suh able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
Help me out, bro. I'm out here trying to
Dalton here from the gun.
Get the ball, let's go.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick.
Go, man.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Oh, come on. What are you playing for?
Has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an
Run.
exclamation point on a terrific
Oh, man.
game, as you noted.
I broke for the touchdown. This dude start running back with like a pound, man. Let me run.
Things.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. First down, they go with Barber again. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Winston. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Bandit. Bandit. Mike's
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Now Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I got a touchdown. I got
A nice pickup of
they're going to make me run back. I can't even go forward. What
you
you do there? What you doing? Like, I'm about to break my stick, man. I can't run forward. This dude back and back, man. Now, you might as well go quick. You really need to. Because you get that much help from EA and you still lose, you need to quit. Don't ask me what the quality was like. Don't stop asking me, man. Terrible. Put that on there. What you need to put that on the button y'all ain't using. Whatever else X need to be terrible. I don't want to even put nothing on that.